you're gonna see something's missing. Yep, the car is finally gone. So I got some cool footage of how we got that thing out of here with no wheels and tires, so that's coming up. Also, it's been a few weeks since I've been playing with the mill, and so I've been getting kind of antsy. So I went ahead and I figured I've got some of these scraps from, it's an engraving place. So let me show you how I made this little guy. Alright folks, so the day is finally here. This piece of junk is getting out of the garage. All my parts are moved out from underneath it. All the stuff I don't want is stuffed in any place I could find, along with some extra spare metal and all that kind of junk. One other little kind of bummer thing is my wife came home last night, and so I came out here to move all the cars so the tow truck can fit. And I noticed this nice new scuff on my trailer. And then I look at my truck side mirror, and there's a little spot on my side mirror too. So I love her, but you kind of got to know where your vehicle's at. So I'm a little grumpy today, and she knows it, but I guess I'll get over it. I just keep telling myself it's just a trailer, it's just to haul the toys, it's gonna get messed up, but it sucks when you get your first big scuff on it. So I managed to do this one last night. I was moving my cross member over here, and it was pitch black dark out here, and I managed to bump into it, and I came out with a flashlight and looked and was bummed out about that. And I actually told her about it right before I came out here this morning. I said, oh, how the trailer got its first ding. And she's like, oh, that's too bad, how bad is it, and all that. And then I come out here and there's a big old scuff on it. I'm like, seriously? So we had a good run though. That thing, I bought it, what, 8 months ago already or so? 6 or 8 months ago. And then all of a sudden in under 4 hours it gets 2 big dings in it. I'm like, oh, my trailer. Alright, so I've got the part touched off in the X, Y, and Z axis. Check out my sweet holding fixture there. So I figure I'm just cutting plastic, really high RPM, so it should be a lower cutting force. So it's pretty sturdy. You can kind of see a little bit of deflection there, but for what we're doing, very low precision, I think it should be okay. We'll see. I mean, it's an experiment. But yeah, we'll see how it turns out. Everything's touched off. the part's loaded, so that's what it's going to look like when it's done. And let's see what it does. I think that turned out pretty good, actually. Let's just dust it off, make sure it went deep enough to really look good before I move it off of the machine. Yeah, I think that'll be pretty cool. So let's go ahead and take it off and take the protective film off of it and see what it looks like. So there it is. This is called Romark is the brand. So this stuff I just got some scraps for free from a place that does engraving, but they do all laser engraving, so this stuff actually isn't made for what I'm doing. They call it rotary engraving, what I'm doing. So this is for laser engraving, and it just eats off the top layer of silver, and then black is underneath. But I figured I'd try it with the mill and see what it looks like. Alright, let me go brush it off. I think it looks pretty good. Alright, there it is. So I do notice right in the corner there, for some reason the way the cam drew it was it went up and then up to here, and then it started back down here and it met it right there. And it's just like it's not a continuous line right there, just a little bit. So I can probably go into the cam and fix that and make it follow that path. But other than that, I think it looks pretty cool. So let me know what you think. So it's probably worth mentioning too that I didn't draw this. I found this on Google Images, so thanks to whoever drew that up. It worked good. I was able to import it in my CAD software. So just so you know, I'm not taking credit for the design. I just thought it was cool and thought I'd grab it and cut it. So thanks. So if you're finding yourself in need of stuff like this engraved, hit me up. If you're doing awards for car shows or gifts or anything like that, let me know. I've actually done stainless steel. I'll go ahead and put a link right now. So that's it for this week. I've still got some more stuff to do. I've got another project or two I'm thinking about doing next week on the mill, so I'm not going to tell you yet. I don't want to spoil it, and honestly I don't want to commit to anything yet. As you can see, the garage is a little bit more cleared out. We can do the spinny circle and make everybody dizzy. Probably I'll be rearranging this to try and fit the MR2 in, because it's sadly out in my trailer right now, all lonely and cold. So I'll get that inside, and I don't know. I said I was going to go ahead and swap transmissions and everything over the winter so I could autocross, but now with Rival being my #1 priority, it's really hard to justify buying a clutch for it. That's like the one last thing I need, and I'm sure it's a couple $100. Maybe I should just go ahead and buy it and do it so I can autocross this summer. But at the same time, I'm like, man, that's a couple $100 towards tooling and towards a bigger, better milling machine. So I'm like, I don't know what I want to do yet. But anyway, yeah, that's about where I'm at. So thanks for watching. If you want to see more, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you next week.